Hello everybody, my name is Darth Mollicus and today we're playing another Red Dusk game, and today we'll be playing the United States of America. If you want to see my Yugoslavia video, it's up here on screen. The link's in the description also, so you can check that out guys if you want to. Remember, if you enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. It'll help me grow and I can continue to post more Hoi 4 content in the future. So we are playing the United States of America under Dan Quayle. So we have the Constitution, the Free Party primacy. The American nation has been seemingly becoming a three-party nation rather than the usual two-party. A divide, a legacy of the glass Stigala. Okay, you can read this if you want to. Will be removed in 13th of March 2000, so that's going soon. Second Amendment. Right to bear arms, yeah, of course. We gain division, core, territory and defense, and more population for some reason. Bad economy, bad foreign policy, lots of military spending, the last bastion, and then the Cold War. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to improve the infrastructure in the north, of course, because that's the best regions to build in. And then we're going to build cities here too. A strong American economy going. Okay, so we can't exactly do a focus yet, so we got to wait. Oh, here it is. Aftermath of the uneasy 90s. The 1990s for the United States were a period of confusion, of stagnation, of gridlock, and of inaction. We didn't exactly fall, but we didn't rise either. Our nation faced a period of unrest, instability, and most probably of all unease. Everything felt like it was on a breaking point. And though Quayle was able to barely cinch the election against Brown, it proved us to at least that maybe we're not as invincible as we hoped. We are playing America. Okay, so we can sabotage the Ethiopians. Oh, we can support NATO. The job market has so many openings, not only because of layoffs from the recession, but because people are outright refusing to work until Quayle can offer them economic stability. We must raise taxes, but it's not like there's a pandemic going on right now, locking people in their homes. Yep, we all know that one, eh? They can all go back to work whenever they find a new job, and yet they sit complaining and demanding extra stimulus to get them through a crisis. Lazy. And yeah. Okay, maybe the crisis is getting back. Recession is one thing, but when the recession turns into stagnation rather than growth, it could become a bit of a crisis. All would have been fine had we just entered a period of slowdown from Brown's slight period of growth, but now we're getting stuck in an era of downturn. It seems like America is off to a very rough start. Quayle's illness, rather than recover, the pain has only got worse day by day. It had been years since it started, but for some reason it just wasn't stopping. The pills and medication, the massages and the compression all had failed to stop the deep throbbing pain in his legs. The doctor said he'd be fine, said he had no issue with it as time went on, but then, why in Christ's holy name were they still burning? The itch wouldn't go away. He has a disease. Ballistic missile free. Intercontinental ballistic missile free. Waiting for the election. Oh god, the elections are coming. The elections are coming. Raise the alarm. The elections are coming. You know this is really the Cold War when you see a Spanish tank. And Portuguese tanks. They all have tanks. Apart from Denmark. Denmark doesn't have tanks. Declare no. More instability in Yugoslavia. They voted out Milosevic. Belgrade Revolution. A new future for Yugoslavia. Oh, now the new left Yugoslavia. Okay. Okay, Republican Party. The primaries have once again arrived. The more candidates attempting to get on the head of the Republican Party between all the candidate speeches were made, points were debunked, and criticism were all placed on, culminating into one winner. Emerging in the primaries, first the nomination goes to Alan Keynes or John McCain. John McCain sounds a lot better to me. Like, the name just, it comes off the tongue a lot better. So I'm going to pick John McCain. Now on the Democratic side we can choose Al Gore or Joe Lieberman. We're going to pick Lieberman, since I know who Al Gore is. Okay, so Reform Party we can pick Donald Trump in the left faction, we can pick John McCain, or we can pick Pat Buchanan. I'm going to pick Trump. By the way, just for the record, I am not a Trump supporter. I just think this is pretty funny. Okay, so the political crossroads. As the dust settles of the primaries of the election year, the time has come choose your allegiance in the upcoming presidential election. So see, there's no voting. I get to decide, so I'm going to pick the reformers. Oh, never mind. There is voting. What a fool I was. And I have no political power, because I invested it all in freaking NATO bases. Okay, what's this? The Reform Party is suddenly gaining a lot of support. A twist of fate. As the nation anxiously awaited the result of the recent election, none of the candidates secured the crucial 270. In this unprecedented scenario, the decision is now in the hands of the House of Representatives. And they decide to pick the reformers for some random reason. On to the world stage. Okay, so election results will be decided like after, this year, so. Okay, inauguration. With the date striking 20th of January, the new president elected in the 2000 election will formally take control of the presidency. And we got the Reform Party under Donald Trump. Let's see what we got here, eh? Okay, deals in the UAE. The Arab Emirates is a federation consisting of multiple emirates. The nation is a big producer of oil, or they do not depend on it, like other nations in the R. Okay. Okay, obviously, as the United States, we're going to go for mobile warfare. It's more of our thing. Anyway, we're gonna shut down them. We are going to cause a revolution. Well, I mean, the people are gonna rise up against their oppressors. Okay, South Africa's in war now. We can't get our chromium there anymore. Nepalese Royal Massacre. Damn, just like that, leadership changed. Okay, our thing got crushed, never mind, that's not good. Okay, we're losing the Cold War, we love it. Okay, Whispers of a Tragedy, and just sing the greatest, okay. Okay, that's quite bad. The World Trade Center's gone, guys. We're gonna do Graveyard of Empires now, since, a certain little event has happened. Invasion of Afghanistan. First the British, then the Soviets, now the Americans. Okay, yep, invasion's going well so far. Okay, the French are pushing with us as well. Damn, we got our tank encircled in Afghanistan. Push back a bit now. Kabul is taken. Hey, let's go. British and the Germans working together. Yeah, you can read this if you want to. Lots of words. We will make America great again, of course. Yes, we will. Okay, yeah, this is bad. We gotta, like, I don't know, move again, because the Taliban have just they managed to just encircle us again, kinda. I mean, they're breaking out of their own encirclement. Okay, yeah, this is bad. We might have to withdraw from this. I don't know how this happened, honestly. Okay, yeah, we sent divisions and they back in the north. Second Battle of Yeong. Okay, what? Okay, we're gonna try to encircle these forces here. They still have cohesion though. Guess we're just gonna keep grinding down on them till we can find where Bin Laden is. And we're gonna try to cut across here, so we can join our other forces in the west again, which have been cut off from us. Yeah, this is a very confusing conflict. It's really something else. Like, we're working together with the Soviets to destroy. I don't mind, we're not working with the Soviets. I don't even know what the Soviets are doing. Oh. Saddam Hussein has been ruler of Iraq for quite a while. Many unsavory acts are being committed under his regime, many of them supported by Saddam himself. We could choose to openly oppose his regime or use him as a potential tool. We are going to oppose his regime, because Saddam bad. Saddam very bad. Okay, it's 40 more days, and what's this conflict looking like anyway? After this next bombing run, we might be able to find out information about where Bin Laden is. Yes, we're fighting for freedom to liberate the Afghanistani people, and yeah, I have to now find Bin Laden because Taliban cohesion's less. Osama Bin Laden is a violent individual being heavily involved in the terrorist attack that conducted on US soil. We will find him and bring him to justice. If he resists, however, he will not make it. We look through every nook and cranny, no stone left unturned. Location unknown, status alive. Search for Bin Laden. How many divisions are here though? Like, this is still insane. Like, I've encircled so many of them and there's still so many left. Okay, we'll get him next time. Remained undetected. FDP wins election. The Libs won in Germany. Hey, we found him. The man who conspired and executed one of the biggest terrorist attacks they've all seen, Osama Bin Laden, has been at last located. Can now bring justice to this terrorist that took hundreds of lives. Initiate the raid promptly to prevent his escape. Select the raid button in the decision criteria to begin the operation. Remain evade capture. Requesting a restart of the tracker. Oh my goodness, no. Oh wait, we got him. After successfully locating Bin Laden, a specialized unit is sent to deal with him. The team was able to neutralize both Bin Laden's guards and the man himself, bringing in much needed justice to victims of terrorism and accomplishing our main mission in the war against terror.
Hey, Mr. Taliban,
Wonderful.
hand over Bin
Achieved.
Laden.
He's dead. I had to chase him around freaking Afghanistan so much. He kept evading capture. I love to play Hungary in this mod. Imagine Hungary with a focus tree. Restoring Greater Hungary and then fending off the Soviets. Now we're going to wipe the Taliban off the face of the earth. After wiping the floor with the Taliban terrorist scum, they haven't fully given up. They're defeated in the fields of battle, but if they employ hit and run tactics in our troops, then they have a fighting chance. To counter these scums of the earth, we will start to develop and build up Afghanistan. Okay, so we're launching a quality military support for Poland, and only... Okay, we got Greece, Belgium supporting us. United States asked us to send volunteers to Saudi Arabia. I think it means Saudi Arabia asked us to send volunteers, not other. Okay, whatever. Yep, NATO announces program to arm Polish military. Okay, Soviets propose a meeting over SALT-3. Strategic arms limitation talks were bilateral treaties signed by USSR and USA, aiming to reduce the militarization between the two nations. Steadily rising and causing fears over Earth's future, the Soviet Union has once again reached out to us to hold talks in Vienna to limit strategic arms. Okay, limiting the possibility of a nuclear war is always good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, Yugoslavian border. Alexander Yulin. Cybernetic development. Wow, that's overpowered. Soviets propose a trade agreement. Seeking to expand trade globally, the USSR's approach was seeking to implement a trade agreement. While the prospect of cooperating with the communists might anger some nationalists, the economic benefits from trading would be limitless. Sure, yeah, it can be very profitable to do that. I'm sure we're just slowly collapsing the USSR by doing this though. The USSR is becoming a capitalist nation. National uprising in the Soviet Union. Armed clashes in Lithuania, Western Ukraine, Chechnya, and insurgent groups. Responsibility for the attacks and a string of bombings. The USSR has declared its intention to fully eradicate the elements. Okay, so the USSR is getting some instability now. And Chechnya. It's over, Chechen bros. Get Yugoslavia is blowing up. See how they handle it though. Our boys abroad. I feel like I'm playing TNO. Just like a non-screwed up timeline. I mean, it kind of is screwed up still, but it's not as bad as TNO is, surely. China's not got aggressive yet. Resolution being presented, what's this? Fortify NATO eastern flank. A critical response to renewed Soviet aggression in the former SSRs of the Baltics and Caucasus, signalling a clear threat to the alliance. Spanning from the Norwegian border in the north to Turkey in the Caucasus. Okay, Iceland and Belgium said no, that's strange. How dare they have autonomy to say no? Soviets propose a mutual trust treaty. So this is Both Soviet and US delegations will sign a treaty limiting use of ballistic missiles, nuclear missiles. Agree on and allow troops on both sides in both border regions of the two blocks. Reaffirmation neutrality of Austria, Finland, Sweden. Signing off Soviet-US trade treaty, which will restart American trade with the Soviet Union. Recognition of the government of all countries of the Warsaw Pact. Yeah, I'm going to reject this. This is a bit too much, I think. But on the other hand, the money, the metal, the sweet precious gold, you must have it. The oil, the gas. Yeah, I think I will have to sign it, because if I don't sign it, we'll never achieve world peace, will we? So it is a hefty price to pay. Okay, India is in flames. Communist rebellion in India. We got to support India on this one, haven't we? Hopefully we can get there in time. Ireland military coalition victory. Okay, that's good for me, I think. Yeah, that war was over so fast. You know, Vietnam couldn't even get involved in that. Suppose first would be to defend Delhi, wouldn't it? And we try not to lose Ahmedabad. It's probably a good idea too. Get some cash up. Since the shelling incident, tensions in the Korean Peninsula have significantly escalated. Reports indicate North Korea has deployed additional military units to demilitarize zones. Intelligence report, potential involvement of China and Korea. Okay, we can send 11 more volunteers apparently. Okay, Chinese troops enter Korea and Taiwan has been declared war on. Okay. Crazy. Okay, so we lend-leasing Japan and Korea through this, and North Koreans keep running into us. So just endless Chinese divisions. This is so stupid. Okay, this is bad. Okay, we gotta do some reorganization. I'm not quite sure how to go about doing it.
I wonder what will if we go on at this pace. Sure, there's just one answer. There will be no human race. The atom bomb will cause destruction. We can stop this with our prayers. Send the voice of free America to all nations everywhere. Oh, the voice of free America, it beams throughout the world. Tells the honest way of life to man and woman, boy and girl.
Inauguration. The 80-year victory in the Great Asian War. The Republic of Korea signed a global statement declaring the last North Korean and Chinese troops had been pushed out from the peninsula across the Ula River. Much of the Western world is in celebration in the wake of the victory, with the United States and other NATO allies issuing statements of congratulation. Pacific is saved. And India is saved too in a minute. Okay, so we are now on par with the Soviets in the Cold War. Korean unification. the right one. After the victory in the Great Asian War, the South Korean government has announced annexation of North Korean territory, marking the first unification of Korea after more than 5 decades. Others worry about the implications for the region, especially with China and the Soviet Union now having a US ally on the doorstep, potentially sparking future regional tensions. China's been defeated in the Great Asian War and lost one of its last long-standing allies, North Korea. Because of this, China isn't really keen on doing diplomacy with a nation that supplied their enemies. To defend the recently unified Korea, we will reinforce their border with China. So if China decides that it's time for round 2, they won't even break through Korea. Okay, we are going to give reconstruction aid now to Korea to rebuild their homeland. Oh! It happened. Come on, I hope China falls apart this game. It'll be really funny. Look at him. And I destroyed a lot of China's divisions too, so they ain't got much left in them. Oh, I'm sending all my guns to you. I'm sending everything to you. This Turkestan's getting everything. I've got good relations with the. This is a good timeline. Like, this actually is a good time. I've got good relations with the USSR. I got freaking. Korea's united, kinda. Well, they were gonna be united soon. We got a nationalist Japan. Got a free India. I mean, Africa's still a bit of a mess, but it's getting there, I guess. Wait, what's this? Counter-terrorist operation fails. Security forces coup Chinese government. A great police state power. Launched a military campaign in response to the uprising in East Turkestan. A deadline being placed to regain the public's trust and show the rebellion was an isolated accident. The rebels in East Turkestan, however, were able to survive the initial offensive, sinking any trust in CPC leadership. Okay, so we now have a paternal autocracy in China. Okay, I can't tell which side is winning. So we are going to go towards continuing towards neoliberalism. It looks like Saddam is struggling a little. Hang on, Yugoslavia declared war on Bulgaria. Why is that? Oh no, it looks like Sofia has fallen. And it looks like a lot of Bulgaria has gone. I'm sorry, my Bulgarian friends. Yugoslav invasion of Albania. Oh, they're going everywhere. Look at them. Okay, Iran's gone. We need to see Saddam as a legitimate threat. Oh my god, we cannot do that. He will learn that attacking across deserts and mountains was not very smart to do. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is our most loyal ally in the Middle East. Losing such a valuable asset would harm our capabilities in the region greatly. That's Saddam in 14 days. Just you watch. It should be over for Saddam. Maybe. There we go. It's over for Saddam. That's fairly quickly. I mean, that was like 14 days. Got to love how Saudi Arabia literally took all this territory for themselves. Yeah, we're gonna have to do imposed fuel rationing because we've run out of oil. Because I don't think our pie chart's getting too healthy there. Look at this. I don't think that's too healthy. Because of our weird wacky pie chart, I forgot to adjust my economy. I need to, you know, do something about it. Like getting rid of all the extremists here. Let's see the pie chart do some wiggling here in a second. There it is. Adjusted. That's looking a bit more healthy now. Yeah, so this is the political map mode currently. Soviets declare one Poland. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call this a game, guys. So you know, we brought democracy to Korea. Managed to kick China out. We dealt with India, dealt with Iraq. Indochina's been dealt with. Yugoslavia still stuck in an endless conflict with Albania. Yeah, I mean, even freaking Neutralizing getting old. I've been here since freaking 2000. Now it's 2013, so I think I'm gonna call it, guys. If you've liked the video, remember to like, subscribe to the channel, guys, and I'll continue posting more for content in the future. And going to this poll, the results so far suggest Kaiser Redux, so I'll be posting a Kaiser Redux game soon. So thank you, guys.